And 50 cents is your change. Nice. Thanks a bunch.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
You too. These are like the biggest apples I've ever seen. I know, right?
Whew. Finally get a break. A little music is just what I need.
We now interrupt this program to bring you this breaking news alert. A very large anaconda snake has been spotted slithering around the city. You are advised to use caution, as this is a rather dangerous snake. Now, back to your regular program.
A giant snake? That's crazy! That is the most ridiculous. Woo. Ack! Woo. Hit the deck! Is it gone yet? Well, I think he's gone. I guess that wasn't so bad. All that for something that probably just got loose at the zoo. How silly! They acted like it was a huge monster.
On my travels to Poland, I visited an artisan bakery. They used a traditional method of baking, which included not using many electrical implements. In fact, one of the only electrical implements that is used is the electrical mixer. It is used to save time since enough baked goods have to be made to match the demand. The baked goods are all made from traditional recipes. The products include bread, buns, baguettes, and other baked goods. I will show you how they are made in an artisan bakery. First, ingredients are hand added into the mixer. The dough is then weighed on a traditional scale. Then the dough is kneaded and rolled into an oval shape if what is being made is bread or baguettes. If buns are being made, the dough is kept in a circular shape. During this step, add-ons like nuts or seeds can be added into the dough. These add-ons are either kneaded with the dough, or the dough is dipped in the nuts or the seeds, forming a layer on the dough. Then the dough is left to rise. Afterwards, the dough is flipped. Then the dough is covered with water and indentations are made using a metal square. Once the dough has risen some more, it is time to put it in the oven. The dough is placed on the pallet and then placed in the oven. The oven is a traditional wood-burning oven, though instead of wood, blocks of sawdust are used for the fuel. When loading the lower compartment, the baker slides away a metal floor panel so he can step down and can load the oven without having to bend over. However, the bread must be raised to a higher compartment before it is fully baked. The bread is also put in the second oven. After the bread has been fully baked, it is weighed and then stored until the bakery opens. Implements they use is the electrical mixer. That is to save time since it takes quite a bit of time to knead, mold, and bake the dough. I hope you have enjoyed the look behind the scenes of a traditional bakery.
Hi, I'm Riley. I'm going to introduce you to the world of competitive archery through 4-H. I started archery when I was 10 years old. I have competed in many local and national tournaments like the NFAA State Shoots, Iowa Pro-Am, the First Dakota Classic, and the Vegas Shoot. I want to share how much I have learned personally and about the sport, as well as my passion for competitive archery. First, you will need to find a place to shoot. For example, there are many places to shoot in Nebraska, like the Outdoor Education Center in Lincoln, Golden Arrow in Omaha, Robin Hood Archery in Fremont, Third City Archers in Grand Island, and many, many more. Most of these locations have an active 4-H club in shooting sports, where you can learn proper safety and the skills necessary to achieve a high level in shooting. So, now that you've joined your local 4-H archery club, then you need to decide if you're going to casually pursue the sport or competitively pursue it. I'm going to be focusing on the competitive route, and in the case of being competitive in the sport, you need to practice at every opportunity you can. Find a good coach that has lots of experience so he or she can instruct you on not only the physical aspect of archery, but the mental aspect as well. If you have ambitions to win your local 4-H archery competitions, consider entering some local non-4-H competitions and then national competitions. Because entering local and national competitions is great for building experience, and since there are only 3 4-H archery tournaments a year, not including nationals, you're really lacking experience building in 4-H archery. So if you find other tournaments to go shoot in, it will build up your experience for shooting in pressure and knowing what to expect when you go into your 4-H archery tournaments. Don't be afraid to go into national tournaments. Remember that national archery competitions are not like the high-level competitive national events for other sports you might be thinking about. I found that national tournaments helped me boost my effort in practice and helped me get to where I am today. And I'm not saying travel either. Find national tournaments that are more local to you rather than traveling long distances. In Nebraska, local tournaments include NFAA Outdoor Nationals and the First Dakota Classic, both held in Yankton, South Dakota, and then there's the Iowa Pro-Am, which is held in Des Moines, Iowa. Shooting sports can be gratifying for youngsters, especially ones who aren't athletes. The program provides a supportive environment in which young people can experience hands-on, fun learning experiences. I would suggest that you explore some of these options for competitive tournaments and other archery learning opportunities. First of all, you can go to your local archery range and see if they're hosting any archery tournaments. Second of all, there's USA Archery and NFAA, or the National Field Archery Association, that host tournaments in pretty much every state. You can also go check out the USA Archery JOAD program, which stands for Junior Olympic Archery Development. There are both 3D and target competitions. 3D is where you shoot at foam animals that have scoring rings on them. Target competitions are where you shoot at various distances at a target. Every tournament will help you compete at a higher level in the state and national 4-H competitions. I like the pressure of competition. Competitions like the First Dakota Classic, in which I achieved second place, and the NFAA Outdoor Nationals have really driven me to practice more. Try finding tournaments like this to help drive you to practice. To learn to handle stress more effectively and to be cool under pressure, I would suggest scoring a lot in practice. Just to get used to having to ignore a score and just focus on shooting. It is important to focus, prepare, and practice these certain skills when you begin to shoot competitively. Try to practice the specific skills that you will need in competitions. For example, I'm currently practicing for the Prairie Bowman 900, taking place in Lincoln, Nebraska at the Outdoor Education Center on the 12th of July. This tournament is shot at 40, 50, 60 yards, with 30 arrows shot at each distance at an 122 centimeter target. I am currently practicing 60 yards at a 122 centimeter target to acclimatize myself to the tournament situation that I will be encountering. This will help me prepare both physically and mentally. In conclusion, I want to encourage you to try competitive 4-H archery and competitive archery in general. This sport has helped me develop more self-confidence, patience, and concentration. My sister and my dad now shoot as well. I imagine that this will be a lifelong recreational activity for me, and it can be for you too. Find a local shooting sports club and join 4-H archery.
The most important factor in working with communities is to identify the why. Key questions, something that motivates them. Manila, and they identified that, and that became a huge motivator for people to work together toward their desired future.
When Moving Manila Forward was created, it was kind of that central hub. It gave all of these people that wanted that change a place to come and share their ideas. And from there on out, we got together as a group, really decided to make our community a better place to live. We kind of want everyone to kind of take hold of all these goals and really break them down and how we're going to get these things accomplished.
In our town meeting, we address some objectives that are set forth in the surveys.
We have 5 action groups that you can get involved in. We've got agriculture and food, economic development, education and infrastructure, downtown revitalization, retail, quality of life and place, and aviation.
It's super refreshing to see a town that has such a rich history and such deep roots looking ahead to the future.
The young people that are growing up in Manila today, when they become 40 years old or 50 years old, they're going to face a much different world. And as a school, we want to give them the tools that they need to meet those challenges in the new world. And conversely, as a community, it's very important to know what young people think is important.
I think it's really important for the younger generation to be involved in Moving Manila Forward because it gives them the opportunity to say, hey, I love my town. I want to do everything I can to make the town a better place to live.
So the challenge for every community, including Manila, is how can they reinvent themselves to become a vibrant, sustainable community in this 21st century economy.
With the new industries going around, people recognize we want to be on the forefront of new ideas and new technology and things like that.
Hey, welcome everybody. It's a great day to be in Manila, Arkansas.
When I looked at your mission statement, I was super excited because what does it say? It's going to build on the unique assets that Manila has.
Our kids could use their skills that they were learning to apply them to real world scenarios, and they could start to have a say in what their community looked like.
The successes of people bringing in businesses, opening businesses that have been closed down for a long time.
We see anything that we can do to increase an aviation business as benefiting the town.
It just opens the whole world up for this small community, brings in so much.
That's where we see all these successes. You see that spark in people again that you haven't seen in a long time.
You can tell a community that has pride, that has it going on. This place has pride. It has it going on.
You guys are right on track. You're doing what you need to be doing to be successful.
Manila is a great example of what can happen when citizens and leaders come together and leverage their assets, creating breakthroughs to lay the foundation for the next generation.
And we just feel like if we get those people to get off of the Highway 18 and take a look, 5 years from now, that'll be the same people that call Manila home.
My name is Indiana Jesse, and I'm on the hunt for the elusive white tiger. I've been on the hunt for many years now. It's not about the mission anymore. Now, it's about my pride. Today's the day I find the white tiger. Ready or not, here I come. I found quite the infestation of tigers in these wilds. If you're not careful, it can be quite dangerous. Luckily, Okay, forget that part. I knew the white tiger was here somewhere. I just needed to find its den. Luckily, I found a lead. I'm close. I know it. I'd been out there for days, been attacked by pumbas and hippopotamus, but I needed to photograph that tiger. At last, I had found its den. Now all I needed to do was lure it out. It was quite majestic. I couldn't believe it. I had finally done it. After years and years of hard work, I had finally photographed the elusive white tiger.
It's been 3 weeks since Father. I don't know what to do. We're about to lose the ranch. All of our money gone. We don't know where it is. Who's that?
Good morning, ladies. I've been holding off on this as long as I can because of your father and all, but I'm afraid it can't wait any longer. You haven't made any payments on your estate. I can't imagine two young ladies like yourself keeping up. So if you haven't paid up by Monday, then the bank will be taking the ranch and everything on it. Good day, ladies.
What are we gonna do? I don't know. We can't let them take this house. Grandfather built it and the 1,000 acres that it lays on and all the cows.
The cows. That's it, the cows. If we have 100 of them and we sell them for $26 each, we'll have plenty of money.
No, we can't. That's crazy. They're dangerous. What are you doing?
I'm going to get the cows.
But you're crazy. We can never get them. Fine, but you'll come running back in an hour.
Where did she go? Oh, poor Adeline. Her dress will be ruined. Good night, Adeline, wherever you are. Good night, Gabby. There's no. Don't want to fall down there. Adeline! Adeline, wake up! Wake up! Abigail? You're okay. How did you catch her? Well, I've been an earlier riser than you. Who's this? We better get out of here. I'm starving. I brought this. You've always been meant to program. It's not. I had a rough trip too. You'll never believe it. We did it. We came out with 230 people. We did it! We better get home before that evil banker comes back. Can't wait to see the look on Mr. Pitcock's face when we tell me I'm over $5,000 worth of cattle.
Good evening.
What are you doing here?
I thought I'd come early for the signing of papers.
We figured you'd be early, but we've already counted our cows. We have 232, and someone will be coming to pick them up this evening. Good day, Mr. Hitchcock.
Welcome to Hello Sunshine Baking Show. I'm your host, Kathleen Tubitz, and I am here with a foreign chef, Antonius Bortoponi.
Yeah, that's me.
Mr. Bortoponi, can you tell us a little bit about your recipe you'll be showing us today?
Ah, yes. When I first designed my recipe, I was much shorter and much younger. And, well, let me just tell you. I had a horse. His name was King, and he was a thoroughbred horse, and I could never get my halter on him because he was too tall. And so what I did was I used my beard.
I've done it! I made it! Yes!
And I lured him down. And the name of my creation is the squares that King squared.
Well, couldn't you lure him down with some grass?
No, there's lots of grass. There's tons of grass.
Well, what about an apple or carrot stick?
He's like you Americans. He don't like raw veggie.
Well, Mr. Bortoponi, let's get on with the cooking.
First, prepare your ingredients. Oatmeal, applesauce, flour, and cinnamon.
First ingredient is 1 cup of oatmeal.
Yeah.
Next is 1.5 cups of applesauce.
Yeah.
Then 1/2 cup of flour. Then a little less than 1 tablespoon of cinnamon.
Yeah.
Then you cook it for 20 to 30 minutes. But we don't have to wait that long because this is a TV show. And they're already done. These are healthy, sugar-free.
And good for you too.
They are edible. We're joining Hello Sunshine Baking Show with Kathleen Tubitz and Antonius Bortoponi.
That's me.
He has his own baking website that you should visit, where he has his own packaged treats for you and your horse. Please join us next time.
You will need a pizza box, plastic and aluminum foil,
black paper, tape and glue, a utility knife, ruler, marshmallows, graham crackers, and chocolate.
Start by measuring 1 inch around the pizza box except for the back. Have an adult help you cut out the flap.
Next, take aluminum foil and put glue on it and spread it. Stick it under the flap. Then take plastic wrap. Then wrap it on the hole. Make sure there's no holes in the wrap.
Place aluminum foil at the bottom, along with black paper. Add your graham crackers, chocolate, and marshmallows. Close the lid and wait 30 minutes to an hour. When the chocolate is melted, they are ready.
Be careful, it's hot.
Hi, my name is Colton Loving, and this is History in a Nutshell.
The American Revolutionary War was between the English and the colonies. The English began taxing the colonists, and this made the colonists mad. To show them who's boss, the colonists ripped up the taxes, and they took all the English tea and they threw it into the Boston Harbor. And everybody lived happily ever after. Well, sort of.
Hi, my name is Malachi Mitchell, and I've been part of Drumline since 7th grade. I'm currently 17 and attending Ruskin High School, and I'm part of the graduating class of 2021. When I attended Smith Hill Middle School, I was a part of an after-school program called Link. During Link, I filled out an after-school schedule. Drumline was one of the activities I chose to do during the week. So every time I messed up on the bass drum, I would get so frustrated, and that would be my problem. I let my anger take over without even noticing. I needed to remember to be the best version of myself to get through this. I was dedicated to get better, and when that happened, drumline became more of a stress reliever than a burden.
Is seeing such a high spike in coronavirus cases, with Houston's Texas Medical Center reportedly at 105% capacity. Researchers at Baylor Research may tell us why Houston is mutated and has become even more contagious.
This is horrible. Everything's canceled. People are dying.
I know. I can't believe we're not going to be able to do anything this summer. All the meetings are closed.
And camps.
And judging teams.
And district events.
It's crazy. I'm bored.
Me too. You want to go look at great grandma's old stuff?
Sure.
Whoa. Look at all this stuff.
What's this? It's great grandma's journal. October 14th, 1942. Today my brother Tommy Thompson left to join the army and fight in World War II.
My darling sisters, I have news. I'm going to enlist for the war.
Hurry! Get in there!
Over there!
Oh wait, look! We got a new email from Miss Emma, our 4-H agent.
Hey 4-Hers of Marion County, I'm Emma, one of your 4-H agents. Today I'm standing in a beautiful vegetable garden, and we want to provide you with the seeds necessary to grow a vegetable garden right in the comfort of your own home. We're going to mail you a packet of seeds to be able to grow a vegetable garden. And it's okay if you don't have a yard, even if you just have a patio. We can teach you how to grow seeds in a pot, an egg crate, a milk carton. We want to get creative and help you have fun during this time of quarantine.
Dorothy Lynn! We got a letter. It's from our 4-H leader. Dear Clubsters, we need your help to plant a victory garden for our troops on the battlefield. It's the only way that we can help brother and father.
Let's do it.
Girls, guess what? Your victory garden seeds are here.
Zucchini?
Watermelon. Watermelon? Yeah. It will be perfect. Since all the stores are running out of food, we can grow our own.
Let's get started.
Still so much work to do with the garden.
We might need help.
Yeah.
Hey there, Thompson girls.
James! Would you like to help us grow a victory garden for 4-H?
We really need the help.
Love to. I'm too young to be in the Victory Garden volunteer program, so we can start our own. Alright, let's get to work.
We did it! We did it!
We did it!
We did it! Woo!
This will help our families.
And the brave soldiers, too.
Victory gardens. We did it!
This is our 2020 victory gardens.
Join 4-H.
Join 4-H. Join 4-H. Join 4-H.
One of my favorite things about 4-H is getting to meet a lot of new people.
4-H is a great opportunity to show off your talent.
My favorite thing about 4-H is showing my baking apple.
I love helping with community service through my 4-H club.
I like 4-H because it honestly has actually helped me to grow and honestly be a better person.
My favorite thing in 4-H is public speaking. I joined 4-H to meet new people.
Something I've learned in 4-H is sport fishing.
I joined 4-H to explore areas that interested me and for the leadership opportunities.
The great thing about 4-H is you get to show animals and you get to have fun times with your friends.
What I like about 4-H is horseplay.
There's lots of fun things to do in 4-H.
Join 4-H. Join 4-H.
Join 4-H.
Join 4-H.
4-H is for youth 8 to 18. 4-H Clover Buds is for youth 5 to 7 years old.
We love 4-H!
We're members of the National 4-H GIS GPS leadership team.
And we use a combination of satellite images, technology such as drones and computers, and a whole lot of data to discover the world's past, present, and future. So let us introduce you to what we use all this for, GIS.
GIS is a powerful tool that we can use to help solve common problems in our community.
I use GIS to bring awareness to issues in my community.
To help people and reach out to my community in its time of need.
To boost tourism in my community.
To visualize data in meaningful ways.
I use GIS to go geocaching.
People can engage in it and become more aware of the technology that we have in this generation.
But more than anything, we use GIS to have fun and leave a positive impact on our world.
As a team, we participate in not just local, but national events such as the National 4-H Healthy Living Summit in Maryland and the International Esri Users Conference in San Diego every summer.
I love attending the Esri conference because I love learning about all the tools and software that Esri makes available to us youth.
The UC helped me learn more about GIS and how to use it in my everyday life.
And when I came to the Esri Users Conference, it really added to what I know now.
If anything you've heard from us today seems interesting to you, make sure to check out our website here or shoot us an email. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching.
This was my year in 4-H. What will yours be?